A real man can make a woman fall in love without touching anything but the heart. Love doesn't start in the morning and end in the evening. It starts when you don't need it and ends when you need it the most. A woman can't change a man because she loves him. A man changes himself because he loves her. A man who really loves you and wants you to be in his life forever will never give you reasons to doubt him. Winning a woman's heart doesn't make someone a man. Learning to treasure that heart after its own is what makes someone a real man. Life is really nothing without love and care. Give it to everyone, but don't expect it back because it's a feeling, not a deal. A man with no time who finds a way to spend some time with you means everything. Any man can love 1,000 women, but a good man loves one woman 1,000 ways. Loving her is the way she should always be loved. If a man loves a woman's soul, he will end loving one woman. But if he loves a woman's face or body, all the women in the world won't satisfy him. He will never take you for granted. He will always keep you above everything else. He will fight for you and not with you. A man who loves you the most is the man who tells you the most truth about yourself. He knows you the way he knows his own shadow, his own soul, his own life. It takes a real man to realize that one woman is enough. A man always remembers the woman who has captivated the man's mind. A real man gives his lady the attention she deserves, gives her all his love, calls her beautiful, and treats her like a queen. A boy will tell you he loves you, but a real man will show it. Lucky is the man who is the first love of a woman, but luckier is the woman who is the last love of a man. Love is a drug, and it is as addicting as cocaine. You really love him, her, don't you? It's a psychological question. No name was mentioned, but still someone came to mind. Psychology says the longer you hide your feelings for someone, the harder you fall for that individual. Your boyfriend may enjoy watching that attractive actress on the big screen, but it's your hand he's holding in the movie theater. When people in love stare into each other's eyes, their heartbeats sync together. When someone loses their love for you, they will first change their attitude and change their tone. Psychology says the more loving you are, the more painful it feels when a person fails to realize how much you care for them. A man who has money and chooses to spend it on you means nothing. The main reason behind most of the breakup is misunderstanding. Once you are in relationships, you think it's going to last forever, but in reality, it only lasts as long as you are working for it. If one person stops working, it falls apart. When in a relationship, a real man doesn't make his woman jealous of others. He makes others jealous of his woman. A real man has nothing to hide. He will tell you the truth about whatever you want to know, because he knows that if he's 100% honest with you, you will trust him no matter what. Learn to love without condition, talk without bad intention, give without any reason, and most of all, care for people without any expectation. We don't need to explain our love, we only need to show it. The people who get upset with each other over the stupidest of things are usually the ones who care the most. Men in stable relationships are healthier, live longer, and have decreased anxiety and stress. Real men stay faithful. They don't have time to look for another woman because they are too busy looking for new ways to love their own. Psychology says without communication, there is no relationship. Without respect, there is no love. Without trust, there's no reason to continue. It may seem like arguing with your partner signals the end of a relationship, but it could actually help couples bond better. The people who get upset with each other over the stupidest of things are usually the ones who care the most. Having many sex partners has an adverse effect on the likelihood of marriage, but only in the short term. 66% of surveyed single men and women say the reason for them being single is they have yet to find their soulmate. Psychology says you're not afraid to love. You're afraid of not being loved back. A study found if both couples are career-oriented, small fights do not matter much. They focus on increasing luxuries. It may seem like arguing with your partner may signal the end of a relationship, but it actually often helps couples bond better. 70% of people aged between 16 to 24 years had their first kiss by age 15. People think a soulmate is your perfect fit, and that's what everyone wants. But a true soulmate is a mirror. The person who shows you everything that is holding you back. The person who brings you to your own attention so you can change your life. Marry someone who understands that you need to be alone. Sometimes these types of marriages last longer. Psychology says couples who spend at least 10 minutes a day laughing together are more likely to have a stronger relationship.